Okay, here's the literacy. This is a very nice list. I like this one. Most of these are nonsense, but this one's useful information to me. We're right in the middle. Nobunaga is leading by 2 techs, and we can catch up in no time.
The press is the best instrument for enlightening the mind of man and improving him as a rational, moral, and social being.
Faster movement on the roads. Ironworks is a wonder. National wonder, you can only have 1. If you have a workshop everywhere, you can get 8 production in 1 city. Of course, that's going to be in our capital. Or we want that production. We have... Our spy has done his job. He succeeded completely. He leveled up, which means he'll do his job faster in the future. He's telling us that the Dutch isn't... let me clear some of these out. You can right-click on them, get rid of them. Now we can read them. So he's telling us the Dutch are being marched on. So let's warn him. Share intrigue with William, my buddy. Thank you, etc. Now that gives us a relationship point with him. Yeah. He's plotting against Montezuma. I'll tell Montezuma too, and he'll... Even though we're going to war soon, he'll thank me for that. No, he's also building the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Okay, steel tech. We have the option of steel or physics. They're both good. I think I just started physics. We need physics. So let's go ahead and grab physics. There's our free tech. You're not ahead of us at all now.
Measure what is measurable, and make measurable what is not so.
So this is why the World Congress started. It's because somebody has the printing press already. No. I want gems, you know, we've never had those, and somebody probably wants them somewhere, so let's find out. I bet we get a notice for that. Ah, Leaning Tower piece is done. Nope, nobody wanted gems. Well, whatever. Still a luxury. Because there's iron here, we can build the forge. And we can build a workshop too. Let's get the forge up. It gives you production based on the sources of iron. Okay, Golden Age complete. Ah, great scientist generated. The bar is filled up, finally. This is our first one. Now we kind of, have a choice here. Do we want... Well, we'll see next turn exactly what I'm doing with that. Do we want 8 science on this tile? Which is not that much anymore, or do we want a huge boost of 1,075 science? But I'll tell you what we should do is wait for the porcelain tower to be finished and use them both at the same time. You actually get a little bit more that way. Especially if you have a tech that's really far back. We don't really... I mean, usually if you were going to do that, you would do it with like something like sailing. That would probably be the one you skipped. But we can do it on steel. And get as much science out of it as we possibly can. Give me silk. Oh god. Well, you know what? We can be a jerk, a real jerk, and give him whatever... Trying to talk over his ranting. But yeah, we can give him gold per turn. Because we'll be going to war soon, so this gold per turn is not going to be a thing for long. However much he thinks... No, he's too smart for me, okay. No, your deal's even worse. I don't know why I keep taking those stupid deals. Three turns to go. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get this, though. How's our spy doing? Let's start the war. Sure. Oh, yeah, he wants a research agreement. He just got the money for it? You bet I do. Everyone declares war on Montezuma.
It is a newspaper's duty to print the news and raise hell.
Well, Kitty, the thing about having the soak just for one turn is that it would set off the We Love the King Day. So that's why I would have wanted to trade that soak for 3 or 4 turns. Because I know somebody wanted it. Oh, she's friends with them by 2, and do I want those wells enough to bribe them? I probably should. But she'd be angry about it, I bet. Here's our city-state overview. Two of them want us to find a natural wonder. As soon as we get this, we will be able to find one. Because I guarantee when we go sailing around the world, we will find some natural wonder somewhere. Now, we will have something good to spend our faith on someday, so it's okay to pool it like we have been. But we also might as well buy some missionaries and get moving on, spread it around a little bit more. Can't let purchase because the general is in the city, that's why. So let's move him out. Now we can purchase a missionary. Generals count as civilians. We don't need pikemen. Get rid of it.
Ik geloof dat ik iets heb wat u enig belang zal inboezemen.
No.
Ik geloof dat ik iets heb wat u enig belang...
Amsterdam needs my faith. Come on, get those missionaries down there. Looking for Thebes. Probably needed both of them, just to be safe. This one can go down here. I have to stay away from Montezuma's land because he will kill my missionaries. Friendly trade route plundered, no! Okay, it's done. So now we have 2 scientists. Right? Didn't we get one for that? I don't see him. Let me read this. Where is my scientist? This isn't him, this is the one we were saving. Maybe we didn't get him for some reason. Well, anyway. What are we going to build next? Let's get the bank out. And then we can get the ironworks after that when we get the workshops we need. Oh, we need a harbor in our capital just because it does not give me this trading bonus until we have it. Aqueduct carries food over when a new citizen's born, which means that this number of turns starts partially completed. That's nice, so it's good to have when you're still growing the city. There's my scientist. I didn't see him there. Okay. So we're going to eat both of these.
Joyfully to the breeze, royal Odysseus spread his sail, and with his rudder skillfully he steered.
And we'll set it to steel and eat it again. I should have set it to steel first.
John Henry said to his captain, "A man ain't nothing but a man. Before I'll let your steam drill beat me down, I'll die with a hammer in my hand."
So we've got enough rolled over science to instantly get gunpowder. Or we can grab navigation, which gives us a seaport, which is very nice. Especially if you're going that way for a warfare, but we're not. What we need is economics for scientific theory. Very nice to have public schools. Especially with big towns like mine, we're talking a lot of science. I think we're doing that. And that will jump us into the industrial era. Gunpowder would be... I doubt that Japan's still on longswordsmen, but if he were, the musketmen would be the end of those guys, because they are strong. They're steel melee, even though it says gunpowder unit, they're still... They like stab with their bayonet. I don't know why. It's because they just have to have a melee unit. It's the only way they can, so gunpowder units remain melee units. There are ranged gun unit, like the Gatling gun is a ranged unit with a really shitty range, but he is ranged still. So there is a ranged unit route, but yeah, gunpowder is not that. Your swordsmen become musketmen. So let's get this scientific theory. We're going towards economics. This plundered thing means that he stepped on one of my trade ships and killed it, so we have 2 of those we need to build. That's what I'm going to buy. Freaking jerk, Montezuma. Why can't I build that? It's because I'm out of money. Okay. But can't do anything about this turn.
Davshanalik Samanim Garim Davshanalik Samanim.
Alright, unit was killed. Oh no, missionary killed by what? Oh jeez, I walked through somebody's area and died because of it. Whoops. Didn't even get to use that missionary. That was dumb. That reminds me, Thebes is going to be really bad about it. We're going to have to be careful when we march into there. So let's do it from the sea and from here. Just let me know when you're in position, guys. It's going to take forever, but let's get that... we're going to buy the workshop. Let's get the bank this way. Is there anything I can do to speed this up? Any production I can squeeze out of this? Yeah. Instead of gold, you should be working that. That's better. This one's better. Okay. This city really needs to get off its feet. It still hasn't, really. Cargo ships. We need to not take a dangerous route. That's why our cargo ship died. Not sure what he killed it with, but he did catch it. And it's probably the one going up to the Congo like that. Or that one over there. That would be a really dangerous route. I can understand it getting busted doing that. We can go towards Japan. That's probably safe. As for this one, let's go left. To Budapest, yeah, that's fine.
You
do get a little bit of friendliness when you have open borders. That's another perk. Ow. Why does it hurt so much? Get out of there. So he's got 250 HP worth of damage now. I don't think he's going to make it to the... That's what happened last time to the other missionary. So we'll take one hit moving here, and then we'll be able to cast it. So let's get to this place. And do 500 rep of damage to that city at least. If that even matters. Yeah, it will help a little bit.
Compound interest is the most powerful force in the universe.
Okay, buy the workshop. Definitely need that so bad in this freaking trashy city. Over here. So this is the Oxford University. Free tech. Save it for later. Get the East India Company right now and make a little bit more money on our trades. And we'll get scientific theory, which will take a little while. That's okay. Other thing about missionaries is that they can only cast twice before they die instead of 4 times like the prophet, so he's already just about done. And here we got rationalism choices. Do we want more scientists, or do we want 2 from every specialist? Honestly, this one's really good. This one's okay. If you got a lot of generation for... We don't really, though. I mean, I only got 4 cities, and they're not really pumping any more scientists out. They could be. All we have to do is turn these on. This would be 60 or 6 points a turn if we did both these. We can't even do that here, though. We can't afford that, because that would ruin this city if we did that. Here, we can do it here, though, no problem. And I'm sure our other cities can do it just as easily. I'm sure they'd be fine. No. Okay. Yeah, so that wouldn't be a bad thing to do, and the school will give us 2 more of these, which we'll have soon. We're going to go after science for a while, but I do think that this is still going to add up to be more valuable for us. Right now, we're at 156, it just jumped up to 177. Freedom's probably the way we'll go. We'll get there soon, we'll make that choice, we'll take a look and determine why. How far is that? Wow, you're allowed to trade that far with a cargo ship and the upgrade. Should I do it? Yes, because we're exporting all that pressure to the city, and we should do that. We want to expand our pressure over there. Speaking of which, these are the 2 cities I should be hitting. I am leading that mission. We're tax gain in the last 30 turns, so it won't be long before we win that. But you know what? She's only 5 ahead of me. We can gift a unit. I have extra units to gift. Let's give her one of these. I'll give her Potato Jr. You can have Potato Jr. and I'll get rep for it. Potato Jr., thank you for the reputation with that city. The Aztecs are dead. That's what I figured would happen. They died to Dido. Dido is catching up to me. That was a big city for her. Oh, Montezuma, you're an idiot, aren't you? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You know what? I can take this city here. I should have taken his capital, because, look, he's such an idiot that his warmongering status is so high that I can take these cities with minimal penalty, and it's a decent city. So is this one. That should be what I should do. If I want another city, I have the units. We can sail across the ocean with them now. Problem is, 36 defense. We don't have the ranged power to do that. We never built those units. The unit we need for that is right here, the cannon. Or at the very least, the crossbow. We can get some crossbowmen. They won't do that great of a job, but they would do a job. They would do some kind of thing to the city. Better than that, at least. I mean, it'd probably be a nightmare to get this city. This one we could take. Should I go down there and take it? I might as well. That's what I think. Couldn't hurt. Let's go try. And we will upgrade the crossbowmen before we go. We have a couple of them. It costs 100 gold a piece to upgrade. Kind of expensive. A galleass down there. If it can even sail that way, it can't. Great. So we don't have open borders apparently, so we're not allowed to go around. And because of that, it's impossible for our ship to get there. I was about to call this war off, but I should have been fighting it. I didn't notice that he was so disliked. I'm not going to upgrade that cataphract, I'm too lazy. It's too expensive. It'll be alright. I'm not really going to attack the city with horsemen anyway. New unit from the Congo. What is it? It is this thing. This is a strange unit. And I don't think it's going to help our cause much. Even though it's a siege unit, it is not the kind that takes cities. Close enough, okay. So this unit is... It's meant for fighting enemy land units. It's a special unit from Korea. It's supposed to be a trebuchet. I wish it was a trebuchet. I don't know how it's going to do against the city. Let's find out. I like that you can check that from way over here. Wow, that's actually not bad. Let's use it. Good. Maybe it is a trebuchet with a different upgrade. Good. So we will use that. Maybe we can take this city without too much hassle after all. That was a really nice pickup. It'll take me a little while to get my army over there, but not as long as if it was on land, because they embark pretty fast now. We'll leave this one guy behind to defend, because I still don't trust Japan. Okay, let's get the Opera House. Or the Magician's Guild. Let's get that. Unit needs orders. This one, I really wish I could use this boat, but I can't. I could try and get open borders with Japan. I don't know. I thought we did that. I probably gave mine for money. And yeah, he won't give it to me. I don't know why. He's just a jerk. So it's impossible for me to get my boat over there. Because he's a piece of crap. Won't give me the same deal I gave him. I'd be surprised if he cared that I was doing that, because that's not his religion. He just inherited it. He's not really the owner of it. Should be all the same to him. Okay. We still need a workshop there. Next turn we'll have that. Let's work on our bank in the meantime. Cargo ship is here. 17 gold, what a trade. And a little bit of science and pressure. Okay, let's go.
Sawasdee เราเชื่อว่านี่เป็นข้อเสนอที่ยุติธรรมสำหรับทั้งสองฝ่ายท่านคิดว่าอย่างไรไม่
Nah.
แน่
I wonder if they still are using iron. At this point, the only thing iron really is for is a few buildings and the iron boat, which I don't have the tech for yet. I'm sure somebody wants iron.
Wederom gegroet.
Yeah, he wants
Geloof
iron.
dat ik iets
He'll
heb
give
wat
me
u enig
something I don't
belang
have
zal
for it.
inboezemen.
Good. Let's build the ironworks. And you get on land. You get on land too. Keep on moving. Ah, there's a boat. This is an attack boat. It's only allowed, it's like the first boat in the game. It's only allowed to be on the shallow water. So it can't hit my units yet, but next turn it can. Huh. Okay, let's land. Let's just straight up land on the shore and start attacking him. "24 on the city. The galleass will shoot my knights. And the city will shoot my knights, probably. They might kill this thing, but it will do a little bit of damage before it dies. Hopefully they leave it alone. Here comes Carthage. She's gonna sack the hell out of his cities too. Oh, she's got some fancy units out here. I lost something, right?
Every
Whoa.
great advance in science has issued from a new audacity of imagination. We admit of no government by divine right. The only legitimate right to govern is an express grant of power from the governed.
Whatever he said. Okay. We got another golden age for free. Let's do it. It's always nice. Now we got some really powerful technologies unlocked here. With the scientific theory, we have earned the right to factories. Now that's production. 10% and 4 outright. 2 engineer slots, but it requires coal. And we also learned how to find coal at the same time when we pick that up, so that's a good thing to go for right now. Big Ben is very nice if you're a rich nation like I am. Saves you some money buying things. You have to have commerce though, and I don't, and I will not get it just for this. So I'm not worried about Big Ben. It is a really nice wonder though. I wonder who he shot instead of me. He must have shot Carthage, obviously, but which unit did he think was more dangerous than my siege tower thing? I guess she does have a trebuchet right there. That's probably what he's after. Hopefully I get this and not Carthage. It looks like I will. The only unit she has that can really do it is these two. Okay, it's half dead. If I really want this, I should let her hit it again. Not lower it too much more. We can try and steal it. She wants it, obviously. She went for the easier one first. Yeah, I won't get it if I attack again this turn. Hopefully I didn't just lower it too much right there. We'll see. Either way is fine, honestly, but I would rather have it for myself, certainly. If I can. I won't be able to take the other one. Oh, hey, nice deal. You know what? This is a good deal. This is a city. In fact, it's the very city that I'm worried I might not get. Why even take the risk? Montezuma will give it to me for free. I'll give you peace? Sure, thank you. Get out of my city, Carthage. Okay. Now we can send our boys home. They're done. Probably should leave an archer here just in case, but most of them are probably going to be needed on this side. If ever a war breaks out, that's where I would expect it to be. Wittenberg's starting to get tired of me. Oh well.